Hi there, Smart Drivers. Rick with Smart Drive Test talking to you today about why you shoulder check when you turn left at an intersection. It is imperative to instill this habit when you're learning how to drive and want to be a safer driver. Shoulder checking every time you turn the vehicle, anytime that you move the vehicle laterally, and especially when you turn left. And as you can see here in some of the dash cam footage, people have crashes because they didn't shoulder check left. So always shoulder check left before you commit to the turn. Even though you think that you have blind spot detectors in your vehicle because new cars have them, you still need to shoulder check left when you're turning left. People will cut you off on the inside when you're turning left. I've had this happen to me. I asked the very same question about why we shoulder check left in my driving instruction course, and no later than the next day, the very next day, I was in Ottawa, was turning left into the Ottawa General Hospital, and a taxi cab cut on the inside left, and had I not shoulder checked, I would have driven right into that taxi cab. So make sure that you shoulder check when you're turning left. Instill that habit so that you do it every time that you move the vehicle left or you're turning left. So we're preparing to turn left here at a complex intersection, and we're going to move into the turning lane. It's the same thing. You think that you don't have to shoulder check left because there's a cement median there, but it's about developing the habit so that you do it every time, that you do it without thinking, that it's going to keep you safe on the roadway when you're driving. And again, when you're turning left here, shoulder check before you start turning left. You want to make sure that there's nobody in that area over there. Okay, follow it around. The vehicle's staying placed there. And again, you can see in the dash cam footage here that people have merged left, not shoulder checked when they're merging left. And what happens is there tends to be a car there, and there's a car right there now. So I want to change lanes over to the left-hand lane, and there's a car coming. He's in my blind spot. Put my signal on, mirror signal shoulder check. Mirror signal shoulder check and move over. And you can see here in the dash cam footage the people who have passed or changed lanes and failed to shoulder check left before they moved out have had crashes that have proven fatal for some of these drivers. So shoulder checking left. Make sure that you do it every time you move the vehicle to the left, every time that you do a left-hand turn. So turning left, moving into the turning lane, the left turning lane, shoulder check left twice. Preparing to turn left, we stop at the correct stopping position behind the stop line. And here we have a left turn signal. We can see that in the dash cam, and we saw it as we were approaching there. Left turn signal. Shoulder check left, shoulder check left again, forward. All right, so we got an acceleration lane here. Same thing, get out on the acceleration lane, get it up to speed, shoulder check left, space, mirror signal shoulder check left, and we move out, shoulder check one more time. And as you see in the dash cam footage here, a couple of people didn't shoulder check left when they were merging out onto a roadway, and they got into a sideswipe crash. Now, at lower speed, sideswipe crashes tend not to be fatal or inflict injuries because the car will protect you in the event of a sideswipe crash and both vehicles are traveling in the same direction. But out on the highway, if you're passing and you fail to shoulder check left and another car is passing, then what's going to happen is you're going to crash into that car, as you can see here in the footage. And at highway speeds, 80 kilometers an hour, 50 miles an hour, they could potentially be fatal because you're going to lose control and go out of control into the ditch or crash into another vehicle, and you are going to be in very serious trouble. So one of the defensive driving posturings that will significantly reduce your chances of being involved in a crash is shoulder checking left. So ensure that you do that every time you move the vehicle sideways, every time you turn. I'm Rick with Smart Drive Test. For another video, click here, and to subscribe, click here. And remember, pick the best answer, not necessarily the right answer. Have a great day. Bye now. Shoulder check left. Shoulder check left. Just listen to all that mud up underneath the car. Yes! That maybe not have been the best place to turn around.